The NCAA, big college sports fans. You're a Nebraska guy. We love March Madness. I'm a big Mizzou guy. My life's sad at times.
Right, yeah.
But hey, the NCAA is about to start paying student athletes directly.
I know. Things have been changing in college sports the last few years, and in my opinion, not for the better, because it's gotten all chaotic and it doesn't seem like there are any rules. So they've been paying athletes the last few years through what they call NIL, name, image, and likeness. But there are really not many rules. This wasn't being paid by the schools themselves. It was from boosters and different companies, and pretty much, they could do whatever they wanted. And now the schools have apparently been given the okay to step in and start paying the athletes themselves, right? So, this is all just, I don't know how they're going to sort this all out. This is a mess.
Yeah, as you alluded to, the landscape changing drastically. Now, I am on the other side of that, where I love the changes, love seeing the student athletes get to compensate off their own name, and that it will be changing even more drastically as a multi-billion-dollar legal settlement was formally approved on Friday by Judge Claudia Wilkin. She approved the deal between the NCAA, its top conferences, and lawyers representing all Division I athletes. It ends 3 separate antitrust lawsuits, all of which claim the NCAA was illegally limiting the earning power of college athletes. Schools now have to figure out in the next 3 weeks how to start cutting checks by July 1st. It's a $2.8 billion lawsuit separate from them having to start paying them moving forward.
Yeah.
And that $2.8 billion in back damages will be paid over the next 10 years to athletes who competed in colleges at any time from 2016 to present day. That is going to be a lot to sort out, and I'm going to make sure that I didn't end up playing Division I football for a few years I can't remember about.
I'm sure you did. Yeah,
I think I might have some of those back damages, But I found that to be interesting, and you said you don't necessarily like the way it's changing, but you'd have to agree with me that some of these kids that go and play Division I sports and are stars and make the university millions and may never go play at the next level,
right?
You think their education's enough?
Well, no, I think sports has grown so much over the years. The payment for the athletes used to be the education, and sports were a small thing back, decades ago, so that paid for it. There's so many millions and billions of dollars in college sports now. I think that the athletes do deserve to be paid. I just think the way they're doing it is so screwed up, and there's no rules, and like the transfer portal is messing everything up. Somebody needs to come in and set some rules down, some regulations, so that, it's just not all willy-nilly.